Different people in different societies have different cultures. Cultures do have same similarities. A people is always identified by their culture. In other words, people's culture is their identity. As humans, we learn and share human patterns and models for living. That is, day-to-day living patterns. These patterns and models pervade all aspects of human interactions. Aptly explained, culture is mankind's adaptive mechanism which encompasses methods and styles of living. As a people, Ondo State parades an array of elegant arts which expresses the riches of our cultural heritage. This heritage is easily noticeable in our beliefs, values, knowledge, laws, habits, and other material objects. Our culture and society have remained intertwined and cannot be separated from each other. Ethnographically, Ondo State is famous as rich cultural heritage because it is a combination and to some extent amalgamation and acculturation of different races with diverse culture and traditional outlooks. From Ijaw of the River Rhine through Ikale, Okegbo, Ile-Oluji of the south to Akure, Ondo, Idore in the central district to Owo, Ose, Akoko in the northern region of the state. The story is that of different societies with diverse cultures and traditions. Ours is an interesting example of a mini Nigeria where environment has had to shape in and impact culture and living. Language is one of the most important forms of material culture without which there cannot be clear concepts of culture. Predominantly, Ondo States are mainly Yorubas. Though our numerous dialects distinguish us from other Yorubas in other parts of Yoruba land. Interestingly, we are one of genuine Yoruba extraction, as the historicity of virtually all societies in the state have their roots in Ile-Ife, the cradle of Yoruba race. In every society, values represent the perfect manners to decide the desirability in regard to justice, correct versus wrong, good versus bad. Traditionally, we believe and value all that and can qualify a person to be referred to as Omoluabi, ranging from respect of elders, honesty, hard work, obedience to societal norms, and constituted authority.
Olúwa mi ogun wà gbó wà tọ́.
Gbogbo aláṣẹ gbogbo agbọ́mọ́là èyí tí a kò lù ń pa ó ti ń tilẹ̀kẹ̀ ó fẹ́ fi ọyọ́ lẹ́wù wọ̀ yìí àjàlẹ̀ apẹ́nudé o àbáyé o àjẹpẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ o àjẹpẹ́ o ṣẹ́pẹ́ lọ o.
Artworks, including staffs and beaded crowns, are usually associated with palaces and royal courts in most communities in Ondo State. Palaces are mostly elegantly constructed to accommodate many courtyards dedicated to different traditional events. Here, as in most Yoruba communities, our royalty has remained our major pride.
This specialization, wood carving, is almost going into extinction. But these are part of the oil wells that the African terrain has that we have neglected. Because wood is associated with Africa particularly. You can see a lot of foreigners come to Nigeria to take away our woods. That means wood is predominantly our export material. So any art that is derived from wood is going to put us at an advantage in our foreign exchange. When you have your artworks made in wood, domestically, we need furniture in our home. We have the center tables, the stools, the chairs, and some other miscellaneous materials needed in the domestic environment. So when you have your wood being beautified more as they use in interior decoration, it enhances the beauty, it gives you joy when we are appreciating the art. And that's one of the materials and endowment that we have in Africa that the tourists from other sides of the world will come and view, at least as our attribute.
Our arts often manifests in our festival apparels, and masking traditions vary by community, and diverse mask types are used in various festivals and celebrations.
For the past, 25 years, this is the first Igbo I've witnessed in my life that is seamless, that the unity and the unanimity of purpose to promote our culture and bring our work to the limelight. I never knew I can be alive to witness this kind of thing. You could see me dancing with all the enthusiasm. I praise God Almighty for it. Because this is of common grace for our work. To unite, you can see the kind of song those people are singing to my ears, and I realize it, and I know where they're coming from.
Masking is commonly associated with masquerades, which are an important feature in our traditional artistry. Egungun are perceived as someone connected with the ancestors. In most cases, they are believed to be the ancestors themselves. Our festivals are rich, exuberant, and ceremonial in nature. They always provide a one-stop avenue to experience the richness of our culture. Our dance, music, praise, singing, and poetry are common features of festivals and ceremonies in Ondo State.
àlàáfíà wá ó dẹ̀ tún mú kàlejò wọ̀lú ó dẹ̀ tún mú kí àwọn èrè oko wa ó dáa gbogbo tá a bá ń gbìn ní táìmù yìí báyìí ó máa ń dáa àlàáfíà wọ̀lú ọmọdé àgbà èyí sí wàhálà.
Though the state is made up of people with different beliefs and traditional needs, each is equally with its different cuisines, culture, and culinary cartography, from the near savannah of the north through the rainforest of the center, all the way to the swamps the tributaries of the River Rhine. The saying is, what we want to eat is on the hierarchical scale superior to what we want to do. Ohun tá ó jẹ làgbà ohun tá ó ṣe. Highlighting the importance of what you eat as it affects your wellness. Apart from eating to keep us going, we are traditionally endowed with food that are naturally medicinal in nature. The world celebrates culture today, and a celebration of culture is a celebration of humanity in its entirety. Meanwhile, countries across the world are being ravaged by a newly discovered disease, coronavirus. The coronavirus pandemic, COVID-19, is taking its toll on the world. Interestingly, however, as Yorubas, we are traditionally empowered to help stop the spread of this disease. We possess indigenous knowledge, systems which promote and facilitate cheap, effective, and sustainable community health care delivery and sanitation. Most epidemics in Africa were best addressed through sanitation and hygiene. The Yorubas have an indigenous or traditional sanitation system, Imototo, which is deeply rooted in the people's culture. Barrenness, pregnancy and childbirth and related matters are handled by Elewi Omo. Shopona priest handles smallpox and chickenpox, while Shango priest handle thunder-related ailments. All these traditional healthcare practitioners use herbs and water and other natural materials prescribed by their respective traditional deities to address various health problems. In Yoruba land, we possess an extensive knowledge of physical health. The lack of physical health is referred to as àìlera, physical illness, àìsàn, illness, ṣàìsàn, to be healed. Diseases are also divided into a number of categories: naturally caused diseases, spiritually caused diseases, àrùn àfiṣe, epidemic diseases, àjàkálẹ̀ àrùn. All of these physical health problems are prevented through traditional practice of physical hygiene. Taboos are used extensively in Yoruba traditional society to keep people from all disease vectors. Taboos are prohibitions or strongly forbidden acts by social customs of the people. Health and sanitation-related taboos commonly found in Yoruba communities are taboos like no drawing of water from a well while using chewing stick. The fact remains that the chewing stick could drop into the well and contaminate the water. A cup placed on a water pot must not be used for drinking. One should bring one's personal cup or bowl for drinking. This prevents the spread of diseases through inadvertent contact with another's saliva. Housewives must not cook with their heads uncovered. Cooking with heads uncovered will cause headaches. This prevents their hair from falling into the food. No eating of food item that dropped on the floor. One will be inflicted with shegede, the abnormal swelling of the cheek. This is to prevent eating of contaminated items. For the Yoruba community in Nigeria, cleanliness, imototo, is the foundation of hygiene, and having a bath per day is a compulsory routine. Not having a bath is believed to result in illness. The first thing a Yoruba does in the morning is to clean the teeth by chewing stick or ring from plants having antibacterial properties. It is even considered an insult for a younger person to address an adult without having cleaned his or her mouth. The foundation for staying safe and help stop the spread of COVID-19 is to obey and comply with the preventive rules and washing and sanitization. Covering a nose and mouth in public places, maintaining the prescribed distance with others in social gatherings. In all conscious application of our indigenous beliefs which emphasizes cleanliness, hygiene and healthy living will be of great value to all and sundry in the fight against the spread of this infectious disease.
Àrùn kòrónà yìí ó tọ́ ni o kẹ́sì jẹ́ ká tẹ̀lé gbogbo àwọn ìlànà tíjọba wa là kalẹ̀ àrùn burúkú kò ní wọlé wa o.
In all, our children should be made to realize that our culture elucidates our being and wellness. We give clearer expressions to inner beauty in our tradition apparels and crafts. Our innate gracefulness is often displayed in our dances. With this, we will tell the world that we are a people with inestimable values, that we have a beautiful heritage in our hearts and our culture.